Hey y'all, it's Aaliyah, and I know I look a mess right now, but I just kind of wanted to share this word that the Lord wanted me to share with you guys. So I have been going through many seasons of just waiting for the promise, waiting for the promise, waiting for the promise, and then the promise is here, and then it's not all together. So it's just been like a lot of things that has been happening lately, and so the Lord pretty much had me in a season where I was literally just following his voice. Like, I didn't see evidence of many things. Like, I just heard the promise and I said yes to the promise. And so sometimes the Lord, well, when we say yes to the promise, we say yes to the process, meaning that because we are now accepting God's will for our life, we have to also accept the process that it takes for us to be able to go through that phase of being able to obtain the promise. It's just not like, okay, we get the promise, let's just grab it. No, it's a process to be able to prepare us for the promise. And sometimes when we are rejecting, when there's spiritual warfare coming and we're like, Lord, no, I don't want this to happen, or no, I don't want this to, like, I come against it and we think it's the enemy, when it's really God just molding us through this process. And so when we're rejecting it, it's almost like we're rejecting God's will for our lives. And so it's kind of counterproductive of what the Lord is trying to do. It's like we're praying for the Lord to stop things, end seasons, and restore things, and this, like that, and the third, when the Lord is trying to purify, when he's trying to mold you, when he's trying to literally handcraft you into the person that you need to be in order to be able to obtain that promise, to be able to attain that assignment. And the thing is, he will not give you all of the answers up front of what you're supposed to do or what's going to happen next and things like that, because it's going to overwhelm you and it's going to scare you out of the process. However, the thing that we can hold on to is the promise. And when we're also holding on to the promise, we're not looking at the how. We have to have faith in the who, because the Lord can do things. He can pull things out the air. He can pull things out of anywhere and make things happen. And sometimes we're not going to always understand how, and we're not going to understand why. But as long as we trust in the who, we should feel confident in being able to keep going forward. And I'm just even sharing this for encouragement for myself, because sometimes I'm like, Lord, you just threw me out here. Like, what am I supposed to be doing now? And now you got me going through all this. And I'm like, I feel like I'm being punished for being obedient. But he's like, you said yes to the process, So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. When you say yes to the promise, you say yes to the process. God bless.